as if they were cuddling. Will he perform when he has money right in front of him? Run up on that boy, right in front of him. I just tapped his shoulder, so I know that he is touchable.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. On Friday, they'll host the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Friday, the Houston Rockets come to town. We're just about ready for tip-off. But first, let's hear from the sideline. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, guys, in today's NBA, superstars often change teams. Commissioner Silver said, quote, used to be when someone said Larry, you'd say Boston. Magic, you'd say LA. Jordan, Chicago, but that was a different time. Now some worried about the change, but with trades bringing publicity, he said, I think we've all changed our view. Brian?
Thanks, Allie. And as is the case most nights, we've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooter's league is what you see most of now.
So here's Dallas's starting group. Manning the backcourt, it'll be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Then it's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Christian Wood. And for the Warriors, and it's G in at the 2. Here's Mr. Perfect. G, no good. Here's Bullock. Pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Bullock. Just 4 to shoot. The shot. The shot that time not on target. Here's Baddest one. Here's Mr. Perfect. He had 25 points in his last game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Mavericks. They get it back. Baddest one. And he banks in the layup.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Pure from three-point range.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
The chosen one shot is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, there's the alley. Throw it down on the lob.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Pass to the chosen one. Soft touch off the glass.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Shot clock at 3. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Mr. Perfect. No good with the triple. The Mavericks trailing. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to Nowitzki, puts it up from 12. It's not going to go for him. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. On target from range. 5 points in the game.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
And the Mavericks with some changes. McGee, he's checked in for Wood, and Finney-Smith subbed in for Bullock. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Doncic outside. Dinwiddie outside. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Nowitzki. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie.
Dirk Nowitzki, a 7-footer, shoots it like a guard, knocks down threes, a ton of fun to watch. This dude's a unicorn.
Here's Battistone. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Pass to Dinwiddie. Doncic outside. And it's blocked. And they get it back. And it's Nowitzki missing. Las Vegas has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Battistone. No good on the 3. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Dinwiddie passes to Doncic. 27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Dinwiddie. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Fires from the line, and that's good for 2.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Doncic outside. Pass to Nowitzki. And so the first quarter is in the books. They lead by 5. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
After 13 seasons with Rick Carlisle in charge, the Mavs changed their head coach in 2021, Clark.
Hiring Jason Kidd, BA, and he was a member of that 2011 title team. That was a lot of fun to watch. We saw Dallas dedicated to the defensive end under Jason Kidd's leadership. A new voice brought new energy and a refocus, and we'll see if that can be sustained going forward.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Luka Doncic is out with the stuff.
Got to give it up for Powell now. I mean, he excels at rising off the ground to punch home these alley-oops.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, "I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates and we're playing great basketball." Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Dallas calls timeout. And here in the middle of the season, these teams really coming into their own right now. They found their identity and know what they're all about, Grant.
Well, oftentimes that's what happens. I mean, these guys have had the time to gel and get to know how they like to play. And at this point, it's all about going out night after night and just executing.
And the Mavericks with possession here. 9-point game. Doncic outside. The floater. He got a piece of it. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's G. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Shooting for Las Vegas, Izzo at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That free throw misses. Grant, you look at the playoffs last year. I mean, a lot of big-name stars struggled to deliver. Is that every year, or you think that was an anomaly?
You know, B.A., I think it was a bit of an anomaly. I mean, I think you think what's happened in the league in the last few years with the bubble and then the restart last season, there's been a lot of basketball played, and I think it's impacted a lot of players. So I think moving forward, we'll get back to a level of normalcy with the rest and recovery of the offseason, and big-name stars will continue to excel and thrive in the years to come.
Here's Baddest one. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Here's Baddest one. Launches a 3. Sinks his 3rd bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
And so far, there's been tremendous cohesion offensively this quarter.
And you know what? The frustration for the defense is mounting because it seems like they can't miss out there.
Now here's Green. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Hey, that's on the defense right there. Can't let Dirk get the positioning he wants inside.
Here's Baddest one. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Mavericks. And the Mavericks making a change here. Woods checked in.
Christian Wood.
The Mavericks have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Knocked loose. Out on his own on the break. Here's G. And he lays it up and in. 7 points in the game.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
1:52 left to play in the first half. Doncic outside. The baseline J. Rebound by Mr. Clutch.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
And, you know, what's most impressive about Luka Doncic is how fast he has become a bona fide star in this league. I mean, you get the feeling he's nowhere close to being done improving yet. But I believe those games at the highest level in Europe really prepared him to be a star in the NBA.
Outside, Finney-Smith. Pass to Nowitzki. Now here's Doncic. Defense right on him. 5 on the clock. In transition, here they come. Here's G. Some solid D from Wood. Well, it's going to take something special now to get him back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem likely.
From deep, here's Doncic. Rebound by Mr. Clutch.
I can't figure out, guys, what's going on with him this quarter. I mean, he hasn't gotten one shot to drop.
They get the rebound. The chosen one takes the 3. They shoot again. And it's good for 2. And the Warriors lead by 17.
They've really gotten away from the three-point shot as they've pulled out in front.
Yeah, you know, sometimes that can be a mistake. But they weren't shooting it especially well early on, so I think it makes sense to shy away from the triple.
Number 34. First personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for Dallas, Dirk Nowitzki. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
You know, the offensive skill set of Nowitzki is unique. He's a 7-footer who shoots it like a guard from the perimeter. And he's basically got an unblockable turnaround jump shot as well. Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
And so it's Las Vegas.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Dallas Mavericks.
It's their defense that's put them in this spot, giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field goal percentage that they've allowed. Oh, that's not going to cut it, Ernie. I don't even want to talk about it no more.
Shifting focus, let's take a look at the guys who could have a potential spot in this year's three-point contest.
There's some great shooters on this list, obviously, man. I wish I could have had a few more cracks at this event, man. I would have loved to take home that trophy.
Hey, Chet. You got the rings, man. That's all that really matters.
Rings or the three-point contest? Let me think about that.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second-half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And it's Mr. Perfect in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. And no good.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Sinks the tray. 12 points for him.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's got 5. Clock at 6. Here's Doncic. No luck on that one.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives them a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. Here's Mr. Perfect. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. And in any season, you'll have your struggling teams. Clark is a competitor. How hard is it to bring your...
To the responsibility you have to yourself and your team to give it your best shot. And competitors want to compete, and you have to relish that, even when you have the deck stacked against you. So weathering adversity and still being professional and committed to competing, I think is the mark of every pro, should be the mark of every pro.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Dallas calls time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Down low. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Now here's Doncic. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Wood with the screen. To the middle. Here's the chosen one. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
I just love the ball move.
With the step back. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Dinwiddie, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's G. And he converts the layup. He's got 14.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Doncic passes to Wood. Back to Doncic. 5 to shoot. They need this. From behind the arc. Dallas, no good that time either.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Dallas foul. Luka Doncic. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Warriors, number 34. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. 1:02 left to play in the third quarter. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last. Over the last month, these are the highest scoring teams in the NBA. The Warriors, second.
This team has really found a great offensive rhythm lately, running smart plays, sharing the ball, and racking up points.
Here's G, Green covering, and it's good as he snugs it right through the net. 16 points for him.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's McGee. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Back to Finney-Smith. A shot to stop the drought. The shot off that time.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Oh, wow.
Get out
Come
the
on,
way!
with authority. Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Dinwiddie off with the layup. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court right now for Dallas, we've got Dwight Powell. Tim Hardaway is out there with Kemba Walker. Then it's Green, and it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Back to Hardaway. Lets the three fly, and they'll get another chance. Back to McGee. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Well, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, outstanding. I mean, when he's been in the right situation, he's been very effective.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Take a break.
Just a great job running the floor in transition. Now, he realized they were tiring out the defense early, and they took full advantage.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
Well, Grant, in the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like the rate of free throws league-wide has declined dramatically.
Yeah, I love that, B.A. It keeps the game going. There's a flow to the game, and we like it as broadcasters, and you know the fans love it as well. So I hope the league will continue on this trend.
Pass to Mr. Perfect. Powell brings a double from the arc. And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last. Bullock, he's checked in for Green.
Checking in for Dallas, Reggie Bullock.
Mavericks on D. Here's G. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. And the Mavericks with possession here. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Walker's shot is off. Well, Las Vegas is shooting 65%. Their offense has been on another level. To the paint. It's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell. So it's the home team now. G, no good. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Powell. Now here's McGee. 6 to shoot. Here's Walker, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Boy, he keeps constant pressure on the defense. That is for sure. Walker gets to the foul line quite a bit.
Well, big in-season moves are common now.
Yeah, you know, BA, GMs are not afraid to make bold trades mid-year, and so much of their jobs ride on how successful their teams are and what kind of players they can acquire. So they're willing to roll the dice in an effort to hit a home run.
And that one misses.
Hey, and that explosiveness of Walker is sometimes just mesmerizing. A quick-footed guard with a superb shooting stroke to match.
And he sinks the second. For Las Vegas, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Pass to Battiswan. Fires, top of the key. G's shot is good.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Got a piece of it. Here's the chosen one, covered by McGee. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Baddest one, no good. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Left side, Walker. Outside, Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. McGee a screen. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. For Las Vegas, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Pass to Battiswan. There's a screen.
2 minutes remaining.
Misses the 3. Now here's Walker. For 3, Hardaway. The shot misses. Here's G. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Warriors.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for G.
Well, I like the ferocity on defense now. He was constantly putting himself in the path of steals and coming up with them, too.
And he drops the first. And in international soccer, we see the worst teams relegated to a lower tier. Clark, you think the NBA needs more consequences for losing?
You know, I don't think there are more needed, Brian, when you consider the fact that flattening the lottery odds was a step in the right direction recently. And then you think about the play-in tournament as well. I think that, too, adds a level of disincentive for losing. So right now, I think the NBA is in a pretty good place in terms of dissuading teams from losing.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
The line for the Mavericks, JaVale McGee. 1 shot.
1 shot.
One minute left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to the chosen one. Here's Mr. Perfect. Here's Battiswan, guarded by Doncic. Lets it go from deep. Battiswan, no good.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Back to Doncic from deep three-point range. That shot off the mark.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Here's G, Green covering. So the home crowd treated to a win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson as we leave you with the New Balance Player of the Game.
Everything you see.
Since 2019, for the league, I'm stuck in a dream. Started here, list back in 2014. I got a